play nice here, and hopefully it's working now. So, yeah, hey, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna, I'll turn down my speaker so I don't get feedback. But yeah, I've been trying to get on the internet, couldn't get it to work. I might have to get a new router here. It just didn't seem like it wanted to work at first. So, how's everybody doing? Trying to get to where I can see who's all here and who's not, and uh yeah, this is better than where I was last Sunday night at this time, that's for sure. I don't want to do that again anytime soon. I don't know what he's out there giggling about something. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're a gadget guy. How's everybody doing? Hopefully better than what I had. Getting better. It's just taking time. I got the AC refill and antifreeze for the kids' car. Didn't make it over there today, but hey, Kurt, how you doing? Trying to get to where I see myself so I can. Uh, where did I? Oh, yeah, bring them in. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I feel I must have been in a lot worse shape than what I thought for a lot longer. I didn't realize how bad I was until ending up in the doctor's office, I guess. Get you guys here. So, I'm trying to get you guys situated here. Using tablets, the computer always keeps freezing up. So we'll try it. Go back to the old tablet. That seemed to do us good for the best. So, yeah, I'm improving. The other day when we pulled the motor out of the kid's car, I almost overdid it. But hey, Ken, how you doing? Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm here. I'm not laying in no damn hospital again, and yeah, that was not fun. Mama Bear and I snuck off and got some stuff today, and like I said, got the antifreeze and AC. Squirrel's like, "Why'd you have to drain my AC?" We had to unhook the hoses. So nice thing is, recovery system worked great. So should be a matter of just putting the hoses back in. Probably put new seals on it and vac it down and fill it back up again. All a person can do. So, trying to get tomorrow. I'm going to switch the intake on the 305. Get that down on the crate. Get that loaded up. Also, the game plan is to get the harmonic bouncer, timing cover, and oil pan off of Squirrels. Motor, I'm actually trying to find brand new valve covers because I am not confident we can get her old ones clean to keep the warranty in effect. So we're going to put brand new valve covers on, and those things are $105 a piece. Way cheaper than going to the dealership, that's for sure. Hey, David, how you doing? Hopefully you got your truck back together. So, yep. So hopefully, if everything gets cleaned and goes together nice, and it don't take forever to get parts, by Wednesday, hopefully her car will be back to running. And out of the way so I can get the Tahoe in and check the. Hey, Matthew, check the fuel tank on the fuel pump on the Tahoe. Because we're going to drop the fuel tank again. I'm not going on the ground and do that again. Actually, myself, if I could get my hands, I totally been working on it. Good, Dave. If I could get my hands on some of these or Acadias with bad motors, all in all, yeah, there's 3 of us working on it, which that's no big deal. All in all, taking the motor out of that thing isn't that bad. And if they got broken timing chains, I'd almost be uh, willing to put timing chains in them, fix them, turn around and flip them, sell them. Done. So, been on Copart dreaming. I got a few vehicles we're watching, but who knows? I don't want to turn into a rebuilder channel, but hey, who knows? Hey, Insane. Oh, not much. Just taking it easy. I figured out the more. Hey, Paul. Hammond, Indiana. Oh, but dang. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm unfortunately it drives me nuts sitting around not doing much. It seems like I sit around and not do much. Things are healing like they're supposed to. So I guess that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. Really like to get back on the scale. I guess Tuesday I'll be on the scale. Whoops. Sorry about that. It's getting there, Insane. It's getting there. But Tuesday I'll be over at the doctor's. Oh, really? Now you guys ain't going to sit there? Moved one thing by accident now. Okay. Oh, that's why that moved. I'm kind of interested to see how much more weight I lost. That's 6 days there in the hospital. I mean, they were trying to feed me more than what I was ordering. I'm like, I'm not hungry. I lost 20 pounds in the hospital. I'm pretty sure it was mostly fluid, but. All right, Bab. Yeah, I'm glad to be feeling a lot better and doing better, and kind of got a little worried last night. I mean, worked on the 305 yesterday, then went to the birthday party. My knees almost just last night did not want to work, and I'm like, huh. But I can look back what I done. I kind of probably overdone it, but hey, got to keep going. All a person can do. Yeah, so it was a nice day for Mama Bear and I to go take a drive and get away, and like I said, getting ready to put Squirrel's car together, and Mama Bear's, as long as Squirrel's AC works when it's done. I said, well, it was working before, it'll work after, so that's all we can do. Hey, guy, not too much, just kicking back and trying to get back to normal. I didn't know if the internet was going to let me because I've been trying for a while to get it going. I know we had some storms come through the other day, and I had to restart the router, and evidently when I unplugged it, I hit the power switch because I thought, okay, I unplugged the router and it quit. Hey, Paul, it's going better. And finally figured out I must have upped the switch, turned it on, and the power come back on the router. Otherwise, I thought, oh man, another weekend that I can't do my live show, but we got her. Using the tablet, battery charge. Seemed like the last time we did that, tablet was nicer to us. So, yeah, yeah, being in the hospital for 6 days and thinking about things, and I guess they didn't tell me everything up front, but a couple of nights I was there, I was running 103 to 104 temp and didn't know it. I was sleeping. I didn't know I was running temps, and when they told me I had the E. coli, huh? What? How the blank did I get that? So yeah, that kind of scared me pretty good. All right, King of Cans, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your supper. uh, yeah, it kind of got me a little worried there for a while. Then when I asked the doc, I said, "What'd you guys do to me? I lost 20 pounds." And he goes, "Oh crap, we're going to have to keep you longer." I'm like, "What?" I thought, "Oh great, now I got a complication. I'm losing weight too fast." And he said, patted me on the shoulder. He says, "No, that's good that you lost some weight." I thought, "Oh man." Really, when you get laid up like that, it really makes you start rethinking things and kind of gives you a different outlook on things. I tell you, all the prayers and well wishes I got from everybody out there, I sure thank you, because I don't know if it would have been for you guys, I don't know if we'd be sitting here talking. It it was more than just the medication that had worked on me. There was a bigger, higher power helped get this through, because I guess I was in pretty bad shape and didn't know it. I got Mama Bear to come see me twice. So I knew it had to be bad if Mama Bear come by twice and seen me, but yeah, uh, it just, a lot of little things become insignificant when you start looking at the big picture, and you know, shit happens, life occurs, and you either let it break you, or you just get over it or ignore the problems. And that's, yeah, we need it. And now we just got to get Mama Bear feeling better too. But she's actually doing a little bit better. She's not hurting there as bad. Actually, I think hers was more the weather change with her. So yeah, I went ready to get back on. I'm trying to get the a couple of race motors down here, so can start building on those. And uh, hey, Mark. Oh, not too much. Just kicking back and having fun and enjoy the fact that I'm not laying in the hospital like I was last week. One deal kind of fell through, which may not be completely out of doing stuff with that person yet. So, to see. Yeah, that 305, after I went, had all the spark plugs gapped in and everything, and yeah, go through the valves again, and it finally sounded like the first one. I'm like, yes. So all I got left to do is drain the antifreeze, switch the intake, drop the distributor in, and crate her up, and it's ready to be lifted and put on in the truck or on a trailer or something. Hey, SD, how you doing? Hey, see, you kind of disappeared for a while. Now we know why you had to move shops, huh? So yeah, kind of nice to have you all here tonight in that. So yeah, we got some projects we want to get going, and uh, get motors wrapped up and get ready for next year. Hopefully, you got a better deal on the building that you're in now. I know Mama Bear and I had some talking too. We were trying to figure out how to get a house built out here at the farm. She really wants out of town. So, gotta get some motors sold. I gotta get some motors sold, or get my hands on some cars that'll be easy fixes, and fix them and flip them, make some money. Because after getting that Acadia motor down on the ground and getting all the wires and all that, I mean, you really would have to work really hard to screw up putting the wiring back on that motor. I mean, those plugs only go in certain places, and there's only certain length wires. I mean, everything kind of falls into place, and I was really surprised to see that timing chain on the backside of the gear like that. And see, I come across a bunch of Acadias with mechanical engine problems. That's the case. I mean, granted, I can't be buying reman motors and putting them in and selling them, but I wouldn't mind doing up a few of them. Maybe get something better for my other daughter and get her out of these older vehicles she's got. But we wake up each day, we got a new chance to doing something else, and who knows what it's going to be. I tell you, I was getting tired of sleeping on my right side. That's the only position I could get comfortable is laying flat on my right side. The kids have 5.3 LS in them. Not the ones I've found. No, they just got the 3.6 V6. Somebody stuck a V8 5.3 in it. Oh man, that would be insane. Yep. And they're talking maybe snow this next week, so I'm going to have to get going outside too and get all that stuff put away and get cars moved where we were going to sit for the winter and be ready for next spring. Never get. I got one lawnmower I got to get fixed so I can. Well, I'm trying to get both lawnmowers going with the snow blades this year. I'm not scooping no snow. No way. Not doing that. I'll either take gasoline and melt it or just get somebody else to scoop it. Yeah, I'm not. Oh man, it's amazing how fast this year's gone by. Now things have come and gone, and it just, I don't know. Like to have the 377 running here soon, but I got to find a different intake since I put the intake for the 377 on the 383. But yeah, we're trying to get back to getting some motor builds going and making some more noise. And then we're going to figure out a car to put together. When I thought I was going to get, that deal's kind of fallen through, so I have to go back to my idea of putting one of my Monte Carlo SS's back together, or Monte Carlo SS, or my 81. Yeah, I can't wait to hear that 377 fire up there, SD. And I got the 406 too. I pretty much got everything to put that together, but I got to clearance the rods. I did come across that in my notes one night, that when I built the 1406, you got to clearance the rods for that too, just like the 383. The only one you don't have to clearance them for is the 377 build, and that's where you put the 350 crank and rods in the 400 block. That's the only one I've had to basically bolt it together and go. Yeah, that 406 should be a fun one. Just been watching some shows on Buddy's Gadget, some drag racing. Some of the motors that they put together and some of those. Crazy what people put together and they actually make work. And you're kind of thinking, wow, that shouldn't have done that, but it worked for them. When you're racing, you always may be thinking you're the fastest, but there's always somebody faster and better than you. There you go. Yeah, the 377 in the Camaro and the 406 in the Monte Carlo. That'd be a pair of fun cars. So, yep. Otherwise, yeah, not too much has changed around here. Less lawn ornaments. Did get some cars out of here, and things gone that way, and doing what we can. So, yeah. And the only reason we didn't rebuild Squirrel's motor itself is because could not find enough parts to make an engine kit for that thing. And when they started adding up the parts, it was going to be more. And by the time you put machine work on it, in my time, it was going to be actually more to get done than what getting a reman motor with a 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty was. So that's the only reason hers didn't get rebuilt. And hey, Gary. Hey, hey there, Trick. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be back here. I want to get going on some more stuff and make more noise and get some more motors wrapped up and get some more in here and get them going. So, crops are really changing around here fast. It's amazing how fast the crops changed. See, even we had a heavy rain yesterday, and there's guys out in the field already today getting the beans, and some of them hit corn, and it's getting to be that time of year. It's really starting to feel like fall this year. I'm not ready for it, but I'm going to have to be. And I know I got another buddy that keeps finding building supplies. He still wants to add them to the shop out here, and I would love to be able to get an addition on the summer. Get an addition on the addition onto the summer would be nice too. Get an addition onto the shop here and get my own hoist and be able to do stuff here, and that really bites hauling tools back and forth. This summer went by real fast. That 6 days laying in the hospital kind of went by fast too. It really took me a day or two to figure out what day it was, and that after I got out, it just yes, they do, Gary. Had some I had some high schoolers when they graduated. They said you better enjoy your next couple of years of high school because once you get out, it goes faster each year. And you know what? They're right. Each year it goes by faster and faster. Uh, it's just crazy on how things go. Yep. And as far as I also laid there thinking of everything I drank, ate, where I was, what I. Yeah, it's a big trip. It's a trip. Yep. And my doctor says what brought on the E. coli. He says is the fact that my UTI infection was that severe. So that's I'm like thinking, how did we miss this time? Usually, I know when I got that stuff and we catch it, but I should have known something was. Hey, Sean, it's really up when my numbers were hitting between 400 and 500. Um, I was running diabetic numbers in the 400 to 525 range there before I ended up in the hospital. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. So, it, yeah, it kind of pisses me off too because I tried getting into the doctor when uh, I'm feeling pretty good now. Just I still got to watch what I lift and that, and don't want to end up with a hernia. Just on the go, trying to get everything done for everybody else, trying to get this all done, and I didn't take care of myself, and it really come back and bit me. And I'm glad it didn't go to my kidneys because what I've read up on that, if the E. coli gets in your kidneys, it's usually fatal. So, I guess I was really damn lucky. Not lucky. The prayers and everything made a difference. And so, spending time with the grandkids, I enjoy that a little bit more. Talking to the daughter, I enjoy that a little bit more. You really kind of rethink and really got me rethinking. Yeah, I guess you want to be around positive vibes, positive people, positive moods, and it makes a difference. Um, it just, oh man, does it gives you? Yeah, that bottle of pop sitting out there. I'm probably going to dump it because that was got when I was sick, and depending on how far the E. coli was, I wouldn't. I just going to dump it out and let the rats drink and have a good time with that. Yeah, so I'm not even hardly drinking any milk either. It's been pretty much just water and a little apple juice. That's all I've been drinking since all this took place, and then I guess kind of having a refresher course on what carbs to eat and what to not to eat. And that I'm trying to keep that a little bit more in my everyday diet. My numbers doing good. Greasy food, got to stay away from it. Because the hospital and my diabetes, Sean, I've had UTIs just because of my diabetes. And Doc kind of said too he missed it. Uh, no, I could do the cran grape and that. And Doc said he should have known better. He says it seems like every time you get a bad spot when you can't control your blood sugars, you've got an infection of some kind. And I had started taking some antibiotics, but it must not work this time because they got way out of hand. Yeah. So, like I said, today I ate with Mama Bear, and I'm cutting it down. I'm not doing any snacking in between. I'm just right down to trying to eat breakfast, eat dinner, and eat supper. Nothing else. And I'm doing better. Yeah. That's what I've kind of experimented too. In the hospital, they let me have some pop, but it was a 7 Up, Sprite style. So I've been kind of experimenting with that. Yeah, if I drink a Sprite, I can keep my numbers down. If I drink any other kind of pop, so yep, the pop is pretty much gone. So it's and I know that getting to that up, and if I can get back to the rec center, I'd probably be dropping a lot more weight because I tell you, my bibs are really loose now after dropping this 20 plus pounds or whatever it is at now. My shoes fit better. My knees don't hurt near as bad. It's just amazing. I just I drink a little bit milk now. Hey Casey, how you doing? I drink a little bit, but nothing like I was. It's pretty much true there, Trick. So yeah, might have something to do for Casey here once we get it figured out. He got a hold of me the other night. Now it's kind of nice to have a chat with him. Uh, so yeah, got some feelers out there, got some other ideas, and unfortunately, it'll be an FRRD. But hey, it's old school, so that's not so bad. If it would have been another one of those 4.0s, I would think, no. uh, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of learning can't run all the time and not take time off. Everyone makes a mistake. Yep. Hey, at least it's old school. You got an old school one. That's half the battle right there. So, oh man, yeah, I'm kind of anxious. I really, hopefully by Tuesday, about Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully we got Squirrel's car running. I actually think it's going to go together fairly simple. Diet pop. I'm the aspartame in that was killing me. Right, Casey. That's the only one way. Yeah, that diet pop will kill you faster than anything. The aspartame's made right along car antifreeze. That stuff is nasty. It had me to the point where I can walk, stand, breathe, do anything. Got away from that, and it's amazing what we put our bodies through, and they still keep going to a point. So yeah, Kind of weird being in the shop and no fans going on, making all this noise in the background. But that's okay. It's that time of year. So yeah, it's been interesting, and I can tell you, kind of found out locally how to say this. I got more support from you guys out here on YouTube than I did from many local. I got a couple of my local people, but for what I went through, yeah, pretty much left out on my own. So that kind of gave me another awakening. So, which then brings up the idea of moving out of this area and going somewhere else populated, and just haven't decided. Really want the motor stuff to take off here and stay here because it's a nice little place here, and it's cheap to live here. But at what point do you finally say enough's enough and move on? Well, that's a good question there too, Casey. And what I'm kind of doing with all my projects and what Buddy's doing with his project is, it seems like we're all building the motors first, and then get onto the body work. And as in a way, if you do your motor first and your transmission and all that stuff, and watching the guys that have built their cars and done the bodies first, then go to put their motors in and they have troubles fitting parts, before you do your body work would be the time to have the drivetrain and everything that you're going to have in there done. And fun there, SD. Yeah, me too, Lee. So yeah, basically building your motor first, and then installing it, and making sure everything's going to clear your headers, whatever you're going to use for exhaust, your transmission, all that stuff. That way, if you got a cut on the body, then you're not destroying your body work. So yeah, Casey, I kind of think getting your motor, your drive line, and everything set up, then doing the body work would be the better way to do. That's what I think. I don't know if I'm right, but we ain't none of those fancy TV shows where they got a crew of 50 guys doing everything. But and even those shows, they've had complications where they did all the body work first and then they had to go in and cut into it to modify something. Yeah, Lee, I'm really glad to be out of the hospital, and I was really glad to be able to get out of the hospital and not have to do a week's worth of antibiotics through the IV as outpatient. They just put me on a real strong antibiotic. Yeah, Mark, that's right. Building the motors. Yep, mechanical first and then do the rest. So, hey, we all do. I mean, I got projects. I've got stuff tore apart in here that I should have never tore apart and should have just left in chunks. But it's all changing. What's wrong?
We got a coon up in the old shop. He was looking out the window at me.
Ah.
It was funny because I looked over and he's just sitting there looking like.
You can come get him here.
I heard something. I heard something hit the floor or something. And the next thing I looked up, and there he was looking out the window at me.
Hey, at least it wasn't that skunk.
That skunk comes back alive. We got problems. Because he's been mowed over. He's been mowed over.
Yeah.
He's been ran over. He's mutilated.
Yeah.
But that coon.
We'll get him. It's about fur harvesting season. We'll get him out of here.
heck like that, do a ball like that on him.
Geez, that ain't no little one. That's mom or daddy.
But I'm just saying, I think.
Wildlife's moving in here. That's okay. Been a while since we had any. Yeah, there for a couple weeks it was something came up or I was at the fair and then one night the internet wouldn't cooperate with the dang Casey. Just a lot of issues took place, so but yeah. Trying to get back in the normal. Trying to get the normal routine going. I kind of need these Sunday night shows just to kind of wind down and have my time with you guys and just kick back and that and or get a better computer where I can yeah, you don't want to scratch up the body, but yep, putting the motor in. Get a panel going and have some other people up here to talk instead of just me all the time. But, so yeah, I guess I might look into getting my hands on some more of these things with bad motors or something and see what we can do. I did when I was looking for parts for squirrels. I did find quite a few of those Acadias with the mechanical engine problems that weren't selling for much, but no. Now that's another racket too. Is buying through them either. Hey James, how you doing, bud? Yep, fast first, pretty second. Yep. I lost my train of thought. I do that once in a while, don't I? I just lost my train of thought. Hmm. Oh, well, anyway, yeah. They had mechanical issues and that, and it wouldn't be bad to get a hold of them and fix them. Ah, okay. Well, I should be around, Casey. You got my number, so get a hold of me and let me know. As between my and my cousins, places where I'm going to be this week. I tell you, that little engine in that Acadia, once you get it out, that thing, I don't know if it weighs 200 pounds or not. That is one light little motor. I'm pretty sure two guys could pick it up and just walk off with it. We're not going to do that, though. Yeah, and Ford. But it's an old school, so that's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. Yeah, I know Camper Mike. He got a. If you guys wondering where Mike is, why it's so quiet, he got a hold of me earlier. Said he was going to be late tonight. So I said no more Fords, but hey, when it's an old school one like he's got, that's not so bad. What's the worst thing it's going to do? Run? Or we have to put a Chevy in it? And no, before y'all get upset, they all do the same thing. They break down and cost you money at the most inopportune times. Yeah, GM, yeah. But sometimes you got to work on the others to keep the bills paid. That's where we're trying to get going again. Oh. None of that. Toyota. Yeah, those old Fords like that. Yeah, when you find something that reminds you of your grandparents, they kind of have fun. 99 5.7 TBI. Looking for intakes for a 4 barrel. They're out there. You just got to find them. The one my buddy found for the test stand, that took us over a month to find that one to be able to use. Stuff's out there. It just seems like it comes and goes in spurts. You get all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of stuff for sale, and the next thing, when you got the money to buy it, you go to look for it, and there's nothing there. Is what I've been running. Yeah, those old trucks, the old 60s and 70s trucks, those things were built to last. I like this plastic stuff nowadays. Down to $125. Yeah. See that the newness is wearing off. Some of you people out there will remember when calculators come out. You remember when calculators come out in the 70s, early 80s? So I had a little micro calculator. That thing, found out years later as I got old, that thing sold for $700 new. And now you can pick up a calculator for $1.99 or 99 cents nowadays. It's just, when the technology comes out, at first it's always expensive as hell, and then give it a few years and the radiator's cold. Oh, you changed your thermostat and gasket in your Dodge. Now notice half the radiator's cold and bottom radiator. Almost sounds like your radiator might be plugged. Yeah, I think you did, Casey. Yeah, I think you did. Prior to changing the thermostat, everything seemed okay. Yeah, it's almost. It's got to be plugged up. It's got to be plugged up, Sean. I suppose that's one of those that's got the tank on the top so you can't see your core. Yeah. You'd have to take it to a radiator shop, and they'd have to rot it out and clean it, or probably get a rebuilt one. Yeah, that don't make sense. There, a controller for the tranny, $500, but uh, I made a controller for transmission. Right. Oh, right here is the controller to control a 460 transmission. There's the plug-in. There's the power source. And the switches to turn on and off the solenoids in the torque converter. And yes, it does work. Maybe $30 to make. I think there is, but actually, there's a channel that goes by Transmission Bench. On there, you go to his channel, and he's got a link to the website. And on his website, he's got the instructions for making that controller. So, yeah, you can make your own trick. And I got it rigged up to where I could plug it into the vehicle and just run the power cord down through the door, and it works. Well, this gasket was leaking, so I couldn't stand it. I've always a problem with the stat. It'd either be all cold or be all hot. So, have you ever replaced the water pump on it? Maybe you're not getting the water flow through it, but when you're getting a hot and cold, I'd almost say you got a restriction of something in there. Have you had the vehicle long? Do you know the history? Or maybe somebody's put a bunch of bars leak in it. Don't overheat. If you got, like I said, usually when you get hot and cold, the water's not. Yeah, do it like Guy says. Take the radiator out and have it clean. You had it for a long time. Ever change the antifreeze in it? Believe it or not changing the antifreeze will gum up, or if somebody inadvertently put the wrong back when they had the certain stuff before they finally fixed that to where you could dump any color into anything now. If somebody made that mud in there by mixing the wrong antifreeze, yeah, you just will get a different. Yeah, this controller also controls the torque converter. Let's see, there's the 1, 2, and the instruct. There's a combination of doing these to get the. But yeah, that can turn the torque converter on and off. And on Transmission Bench, he's got on his website the instructions to do this. Just didn't want to change the stuff. Unless you, like Mark said, maybe you got an air bubble in it. Yeah. And he's also got some good videos on rebuilding transmissions too. I was trying to get hooked up with him to do some transmissions myself and just never got it done. After talking to him about doing transmissions, he made me feel a lot better. Basically, they were working before until the parts failed. And he said, well, you don't need to know like he says, rebuilding an automatic transmission, you don't need to know the physics on the hydraulics and all, theory, operation, all that. You just need to know what parts are supposed to be where, how much you're supposed to measure, put it back together. It's going to work. I've got one of those fill funnels that's got the different adapters for the radiator caps. You put that on there, and it's got a big funnel that's up there, and you just fill it up, and then you let it sit there and run and get the operating temp, and it'll bubble out, and keep from overflowing and making a mess. If you do that and you still got a cold and hot radiator, then I'd say you got another issue. All right, Guy, you have fun at the figure eights. Hopefully it's not too cold there for the races. Oh, excuse me. So, yep. No problem. $93. Holy moly. Yeah, and we're at a what are we at? 59 degrees here, buddy. 59. Sorry. I forgot I was talking to somebody. Oh, I know. There's fix Arizona. Okay, guy. Well, have fun at the races. Yes. My my downfall doing the old 350 turbos is getting a couple of those seals in without tearing them. That was my downfall trying to do those transmissions. Looks like he's going out coon hunting. Frost twice so far. Oh man, that's too early. That is way too early. Be funny if he pisses off that coon and the chases after him. See him come running in fast. Oh, but now. $64, okay. Right his ass, yep. SD, I don't know how many of those 200Rs or those 200 transmissions we threw away at the junkyard. Oh my God, those things. Yeah, we never had any luck with those things, I tell you. And you know, it's amazing on how old 350 turbos, you could pull the pan off and be full of metal filings, just clean it out, throw a new filter in it, throw it in your car. And that thing still go another 60, 70,000 miles on you. Now these new ones, if they get a little bit of a wear in them, there you sit. My 90, what year was that? That 97 I had? Torque converter, something like it was grinding up aluminum foil. That left me sitting once. 330,000 miles. Yeah, my other truck is almost up to that. My other truck's almost 330,000 miles, and it's sitting right now. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't run in then, so you ain't made him mad yet, huh? I have to bring my little 22 out. Oh, yeah. 4 months of mud? I don't think so. Hey, Matt. 200R on my 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been a 350 or 400 turbo guy. Oh, these 4L60s and 4L80s now, I kind of like those. Oh, the Unibolts, yes. Right. Except for people like us, like poor squirrel. I mean, having to put a motor in a car that she just bought to try and uh, get away from the one that was giving her fits, and the one that was giving her fits, she's back to driving. Spend all your dirty money. Yeah, that 4-letter word. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not ready for it. Not by any means. Not by any means. Yeah. I hate this getting dark early at night. It seems like it should be later than what it is, and it's not. Tell you, when the wife and I was out driving earlier, it just was a weird day. Not much traffic. It wasn't even much people in the city. It was just kind of like a I don't know. Weird day. It's like everybody stayed home today or something. I don't know. Made it nice for her. She didn't have to put up with road rage. Yeah, 85 to 88 on the SSs. Yeah. Speaking of that, I should have another tranny sitting around here. Wow. That's not good. Yeah. Now, hopefully, this car will last Squirrel now through college and all that, and get her through that, and then it'll be time to get something else. I tell you, I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy thinking about trying to do rebuilder stuff, but got to find something to keep a steady thing and get some different content going. Oh, ouch. Yeah, we get the 305s out this week. They should be gone. Yep, or the Power Glides, those old Power Glides, yes. Get those 305s out of here, and I don't know. Since the old shop's got coons in there, I might have to figure out how to get them out and take that building back over from the wildlife. Oh, man. Might have to go with a tarp roof on the shop for this winter. We got 5 spots leaking in here now. What's the next big build? I really don't know right now, Sean. I'm so close on the 377 being done. I think I've got almost everything for the 406, and it's just got to be mocked up. And uh, there you go, Casey. That's the plan. So yeah, I mean, as for doing my own personal stuff, all my personal stuff has come to a standstill again. Hey Jerry, how you doing? All my personal stuff is at a standstill. I can't finish it. So I'm trying to get customer stuff in here to get the money to go on again. I tell you, being down 6 days has really hurt in more ways than one, other than just being in the hospital. So I got to get work coming. I got to get it going again and be good to go. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's. Well, Buddy's got everything for his. We just got to get his block cleaned and honed and get new cam bearings drove in, and we could actually put his together. But at the same time, got to keep money coming in. So yeah, it's fine balance next between joy time and work time and keeping the lights and bills paid.
Find a tricycle.
Yeah. Now I'm just looking that good. I mean, I'm down. Since you just got in here, Jerry, according to the doctor at the hospital, I lost 20 pounds being in there. Jerry says hi. And hey, bring me my water jug, please. I'm down 20 pounds, and I know I've lost more since getting out. So, hey, Plainview. I'm using my tablet again tonight because the computer always keeps freezing up. And yeah. So, yeah, I just. Like I wanted to get started on one of the Camaros or the Monties and all that stuff. All my personal stuff's getting pushed back because there's just no way of doing it. I'm kind of kicking around the idea. Snowball's been a good truck. It is a good truck. I'm kind of kicking around the idea while I'm driving Snowball right now of pulling the motor out of my tan truck, pulling the heads off that, taking those up, get them tested and redone, and put them on top of that 5.3 I got here, and then put a new motor in my truck for the winter. And what, I've been complaining about gas mileage with that, and who would think a mechanic would check their own air filter? My truck, I think, still got the factory air filter from Canada when it was built in 2002 in it. I don't think that air cleaner's ever been replaced. The amount of dirt and everything. I'm like, no wonder this thing can't breathe. So, yeah. Oh, plain meat. Oh, yes, that was a hell of a job to do. So, yeah, who would have thunk? Like I told one other person, I said, mechanics vehicle is the last thing to get worked on because it doesn't make you money, it costs you money. So you work on everything else that makes you money. So, yeah, poor mechanics vehicles are basically the ones in worse shape than anything else. So, yeah, I got to fix a hose on that. But like I said, I know the motor's getting tired. I know the motor's getting tired, and as it gets colder, it rattles more when you first start. Oh, Caddy CTS. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that, I'd have to have a hoist. There's no way in hell I'd be on the ground doing it. That's for sure. That is for sure. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on about 3 or 4 of those Acadias, Traverses, whatever, with bad motors. Boom, 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 boom. Fix motors, put them together, and get by doing timing chains. Because what I found out from the dealership with those 3.6s, the V6s don't usually bend the valves. If it's the 4-cylinder motor and it loses the timing chain, yeah, just replace the motor, because the only reason we didn't just try and do the change on Squirrels too is it was using oil. It was, and after opening it up and seeing how nasty it was, oil changes was oil changes weren't kept up on that Acadia too well. So, but Squirrel, she wants to be there to start it, so hopefully. I guess if it's ready to start and she's in school, sorry, kid. We were going to get that thing running and going. Okay, which motor, Scott? Did that motor run? Which motor? Oh, for the Squirrels. She's got $3,600 into that. Squirrels learning having a steady job and a steady income, it makes a difference on getting help when you need to fix your vehicles. Yeah. 3-year, 100,000 mile warranty. Yeah, when I was calling around, one place says, well, they're over $4,000 with a $500 core, and there was a waiting list to get them. I'm like, what? So where we found the motor, yep, they deal in enough volume, they get them. So, yeah, we couldn't even begin to rebuild. We couldn't even begin to rebuild Squirrels for what she had to pay for another motor. So, a whole whopping $29 a week. Uh, but she's ready to be back in her car, and I'm ready to have it going again. We've had to be going longer than that. Yeah, maybe not. According to my little clock here, we've only been going an hour. It feels like we've been going a long night already. Okay. All right. That's what the phone vibrated. Cabin air filters? Or was that your air filter? Holy moly. No, I don't think he is. Ay, ay, ay. That was nasty, Matt. That was nasty. Oh, wow. Detroit, okay. Yeah, that's. I, I don't know if I could have trusted a junkyard motor or not. Especially since she's planning on taking this car to college and doing all that. And I know the transmission. I ain't even going to say that. I ain't going to finish that comment. Um, if it does, it does. I mean, hopefully by then she's at least got her motor paid off and vehicle paid down. But yeah. It's part of the gamble you take. You get something. I don't know. I mean, the car's been well taken care of for coming out of Minnesota. It's been well taken care of. Oh. Oh. That's what I thought. Otherwise, yeah. Tell you, getting dark like it is makes for a long night. Times like this, I wish I was in the city so you could have something to go do, drive around, go see something. You just got cornfields. Pretty soon the cornfields are going to be gone. Oh, okay. Here, I'm going to rate you on something so I don't forget. 3. Okay, Plainview. If you want to, you can. I got that wrote down, and if you want to remove that message so your phone number doesn't stay up there, but I got you wrote down here. I'll give you a text here after the show. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Well, Sean, I'd like to get the 377 together. We gotta get some other product. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Jerry. Yep. Okay, that way your phone number doesn't stay up there. I got it. Anyway, fun night, everybody showing up here again. Nice if Carl showed up, but I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to get, like I said, I'd like to get the 377 and 406 together, but I see AdSense is changing again, so hopefully that'll get better again. kind of fell down there for a while. So how's everything going out that way, Matt? Hopefully you didn't get drowned with all that rain that went through yesterday. Oh, hey, Drive Shaft. How you doing? Yeah, 4A. Thanks, bud. Oh, okay, SD. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done and hopefully get one of these cars put together. Cool. Yeah, I finally seen notifications for SD, and I checked them out. I'm like, oh, that's why I haven't seen him. He's been moving around again. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, ouch. Yeah, otherwise, not much been going on. Oh, what was it? Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'll be working on next. Well, the Acadia, that's the main one right now. So I might be doing a couple of vehicle repairs and then get them done and gone and get ready for winter mode. He had work. He wasn't looking forward to working this weekend, but Trailblazer's doing him good. Can't believe the gas mileage that thing gets. Holy moly. Wish I would have kept it now. Oh, that's the thing. Is by the time I get a nice vehicle for myself, I end up selling it just to pay bills to keep things going. So yeah, he's been tickled with it. It's been going good. One of these days he comes up and it's dry before it gets too cold. I'm gonna have to get under there and see if old school cars out here, boy, around us, Plainview, there's not much left because iron prices a few years ago went up and a lot of nice stuff got hauled to the scrapyard. There's not much left. Um, Actually, there are very few farms around here got a scrap iron pile anymore. They all haul it in right away. They don't even let it build up. I know where there's a couple of old pickups, but they're never going to come off them. They'll they'll sink into the ground before they'll do anything with them. The Silverado transplant, yeah, I wanted to get that going too. Okay, yeah, that's kind of nice to know. If I get something bought, maybe we might have to talk to him about hauling stuff. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Uh, that Silverado, I don't know what I'm going to get going on that. We haven't got the frame cleaned. We haven't got anything changed on that yet. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's what I should do too. Instead of tearing the motor out of my truck, I should tear the motor out of that gray truck and use that one to refinish this other i3. Cause that one in there got a noise in it. I think, pretty sure the cam and lifters are gone in that one. So I don't know. Maybe that's what we should do. Just take the body off that frame, get it off, and have it sitting here. At the same time, I don't want to tear too much apart. All right, Jerry. Thanks for stopping by, taking care, and thanks for the well wishes too, bud. That's what got me through. So yeah, that's right. He has a big hand in doing a lot of things that happens in our lives, and we don't understand the timing or the reasoning behind it. But I tell you, while I was there in the hospital, I had somebody blowing up my phone because they were worried, wanting their car. I'm like, nothing's going to happen for a few days here. I mean, yeah. So I don't know. It just depends on how much help I got, Matt. Might, if I get enough help, maybe we might just attack that truck one weekend and do it. It'd be kind of nice to have an extra truck around. I tell you, having breakdowns on vehicles and that now extra vehicle to drive, that's not good. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of old trucks popping up for sale down south. So I've had this one for a while. Getting a little wear and tear on it. That's where while I was laying in the hospital, I'm thinking on what projects am I going to finish? What am I going to do? What am I going to scrap? And right now, I'm not going to scrap anything because of all the scrap prices. Yeah, it's just going to pile up. We'll just make a new pile and start piling everything up again. Because I ain't going to give this stuff away, and that's where it's at right now. That's where that's the other thing. If I had a bigger building, that would make a difference on like that gray truck. We would have had that done a long time. Uh, uh, yeah, it's down to $70 a ton. You're giving it away. So yeah, I'm buying used cars for high dollars are kind of coming to an end around here for scrap. I mean, I was lucky to get what I got out of Squirrel's old car. 40 a ton there. Wow. Yeah. Oh, okay. Strip on. Yeah, I don't. And I asked him. I said, any sign of the iron going up? And then, because the guy that I sell to is usually selling a lot of iron, and they said no. There's no. They're not sure what happened to the iron. Not sure what happened to the iron. Really? Wonder what that guy. Well, he must have some. Pain. I don't know what the heck's so special about the Ford Taurus to justify spending that much money, but he must have a sharper pencil than me. So how's everything going over there, James? We've been keeping busy. Weather treating you decent. Hopefully, you have a better week now that the live show's back. Oh man. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to go through too and get the scrap iron trailer filled up. Trying to get back to the way we were when I first started doing YouTube. I had nice open space in this shop. I said, Claude. Oh, okay. Well, if you come driving through Iowa, you better stop in and say hi. Canadian, $60. Wow. Yeah. Second here. Oh, okay. I now know what that is. Never mind. $45. Yeah, that don't even begin to cover your gas and your time to go out and pick that stuff up. The wife wanted to do that today too. She was going to sell her plasma today if she could, and I guess that it would have taken too long to do. No, not worth messing with at $45 a ton. You're lucky, Sean. You got a steel mill close. Maybe that's what's helping you guys out. Maybe one of those steel mills they open back up is making the difference there. Give love free, yeah. Now down here they're buying plasma. You can sell your plasma now. So I guess my niece was making pretty good money doing that when she was younger. Yeah, they pay. Yeah, that might be helping you out. They might have a excuse me outlet for it. So, excuse me. Yeah, the GM plant's striking right now, and oh, I don't know. All right, take care, Matt. I'm still trying to get some shingles gathered up because, yeah, I got to get the shop roof fixed one way or another. You take care and stay safe out there. Um, and if those guys get more wages, it means prices of vehicles are just going to go up and prices of parts are going to go up. It's a vicious, non ending cycle. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. That 6-day vacation I took wasn't a good thing. Yeah, and then they're closing some of the plants. I mean, somehow or another, there's got to be a fix where our wages start being able to keep us. You know, the higher the wages go, the higher the cost of living goes. They're getting there. Swelling's finally starting to relieve some. Not like I want, but at least the swelling is going down. The days of a business eating the cost of going up is gone. They just pass that on to the consumer and just call it everyday business. So yeah, it's just and I still think we're mass producing vehicles too at a rate that we don't need. We're going to overpopulate the world with cars. Just some of my thoughts. Kind of think, in a way, we should go to manufacturing cars every 2 years. Yeah, 50,000. 50. Hell, some of them are 80,000 and that. I mean, that's another thing to take into consideration now, too. If I did get into flipping some of these cars, GM's on strike, I'm going to prefer to stick with GM stuff. But if they're on strike, it's going to be hell to get some parts for these to fix them. So, hell, there's lots of fields with brand new cars that never got sold that they just set off. I mean, when you actually buy one vehicle, you're actually paying for three of them that are probably sitting in a old airport, just sitting there rotting away because they couldn't get sold. So yeah, kind of reverts back to one of those common sense things. Common sense says, "Hey, you're making too many vehicles. Let's." Right, that's a sad day right there. Not having any GM Ford cars, but what do you do? What do you do? And all these stupid recalls on stupid stuff, and thank goodness for some aftermarket. But some of that aftermarket stuff, that ain't good either for getting parts and. Yeah, that gasoline, that's another racket too. Yeah, you're right, Trick. There's not much common sense left anymore. Yeah, well, they stay on strike too long, they ain't gonna be making nothing. Like some people say, take the warning labels on, let the natural selection run its course. It'll take care. And with all the politics coming up, man, I don't even know. Kind of scared what's going to happen with this next election. Yeah, we're about 230. We're hanging out around about the 230 mark to 240. Costs more to truck it to us. Yeah, even though the ethanol plant's 5 miles away. None of that gets used here. That all goes to the East Coast. So yeah. They said we were supposed to have gas down under $2 by this time of the year. Well, that sure didn't happen now, did it? So yeah. Yeah, it just 226 out there. Yeah, we're hanging about 237, 240 right now. And when they have said oh yeah, it costs more to truck it into here. It shouldn't. Most of it's made right here. But yeah, it's amazing on how gas changes from one place to another. Well, guys and gals, I am starting to get hungry. I better go find something to eat. Don't want to keep you. Oh. Hey, Matt May, how you doing? I test $4 a gallon. Jesus, I, I would, yeah, I wouldn't be going anywhere at that price. Hey, Chevy 18, how you doing? 265 there. Wow. Sorry, spacing off, looking at something over here and there, and well, we got a few more minutes here. I mean, yeah. I tell you, after being in the hospital, it just kind of got my eating schedule redone. Family's doing good. My youngest grandson turned a year yesterday, or 2 days ago. I don't know. Can't, can't remember what day. That's bad. Grandpa can't remember what day, but he's a year old, and Lily's going to be 4. No, she's going. My God, time is flying. My grandkids are making me old fast. Oh, a hat going to send? Okay, cool. Mason's going to be 3. Yeah, Lily's going to be 4 or 5 already. Holy moly. Dang. Your grandson just turned 1, yeah. Yeah, little Ian, he's just so laid back. Grandma, he gave him a hit. She got him some little plastic cars that made lights and that. And he absolutely played with those the entire time we were there. Once he was tickled with them, and he didn't let brother and sister share. He let them take his tractor. He wanted those little cars. He was happy with those. He is so laid back. Makes me think of my dad. I hope he doesn't take after my dad. Oh man, if he does, we're all in trouble. Oh, so yeah, that was a nice night last night, hanging out with the grandkids and the kids, and kind of feel bad in a way, but I got to keep doing what I got to do, and the grandkids are going to daycare now, and well, thanks, James. I'm glad you enjoy it. I kind of felt bad not having a few of them there for a while, and I guess until I ended up in the hospital, I didn't realize how sick I was. I thought I was in pretty good shape, but guess not. Got a lesson real quick. And not in the way I wanted. Yeah, I've been kicking that around. Maybe next spring, have a little get together, and hopefully by next spring we got some major race car motors going out the door and having fun. Right now we're talking to a guy that runs a sprint car, so hopefully that deal can go through and maybe get a sprint car motor out there. So, like I said, I've got some plans in the works. Just got to get them to follow through, and get them done. So, but anyway, I think I'm going to go find something to eat. Our store in town no longer stays open 24/7, so I guess might go pick up something to eat and go home and kick back and watch some more YouTube videos. And I sure appreciate, like I said before, I sure appreciate everybody last weekend and all the well wishes and everything I got while I was in the hospital. It made a big difference there. So sorry for the ones that got in here late, but I think I'm going to take off here. So, oh, what'd you find?
Should have waited.
Uh huh.
You want to know why?
Oh, that's your
That from that kid.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Little old lady car.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to overdo it. I know Friday was pushing it, but we got done what I wanted to. Got further than what I wanted to. So. Nope, it's taking it easy and doing what I can. And when I don't feel right, I just sit down. So, everybody, you all take care. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll keep trying to crank out the videos. So, y'all have a good one. See you in the videos, and see you next Sunday night. So, hang on now. How do I? Oh yeah, I gotta remember how to end the live stream here. So everybody, Joe found some old pizza. So, all right, Ken. Everybody, catch y'all later.